Hello guys, welcome to today's tutorial. In this tutorial today, I will be teaching you how to use your presenter view in PowerPoint. Okay, so what is this presenter view? The presenter view allows you to take charge of your presentation so that you can see other things you need to use to control your presentation, like what is on my screen right now. You can see show taskbar, display setting, hence slide, and all these icons right here. Okay, so these icons are only visible to only you, they are not visible to your audience. Okay, so unlike when you just start your PowerPoint presentation just like this, and what you can see is what your audience can also see. Presenter view gives you more options to control your slide, and it simply means that what you are seeing on your screen is not what your audience is seeing on their screen. So your audience only see this on their screen, while you can see other commands to control your presentation. Alright, this is ID Tech. If you are visiting my channel for the first time, I want to say thank you for stopping by. Please subscribe to this channel and turn on notification bell. And if you want to see other videos that I've created in this channel, look below this video. You will see the channel title, which is ID Tech. Click on it after this video, then it is going to take you to my channel homepage where you can see all the videos that I've created in this channel. Okay, without wasting your time at all, let's get started with this tutorial. Okay, let's assume that you have your presentation ready. I'm just using a template I downloaded from 24slides.com. So if you need this template, you can visit 24slides.com to download this template. And one more thing, in my last tutorial, I did a tutorial on how to add progress bar to your PowerPoint presentation. So if you have not watched the tutorial, you can watch the tutorial. In today's tutorial, first thing, let's know how we can access our presenter view, because if you are starting our presentation, our screen looks like this and the viewer's screen also looks exactly like this. But if you want to access presenter view, then you need to check this box. When you come under slideshow, instead of you to click start from beginning, first of all, you click on use presenter view. Now this works only if you have two screens. Okay, so you have your computer which you are using for your presentation, and your computer is connected to a projector or any external screen. Okay, so if I start my presentation right now, it's supposed to take me to my presenter view, but because I'm using only one screen, that is why it is not giving me the presenter view. Okay, but for this tutorial now, if you are using only one screen and you need to master the environment, then you need to press Alt F5 on your keyboard. Then it will take you to this presenter view. Okay, let me close this view. Another method you can use is that when you start your presentation like this, you can right click on it and click on show presenter view. Okay, then it will take you to this environment. Now let me explain everything that is here one by one, so that the next time you want to do your presentation, you can take charge of your presentation. Now firstly, you can see that we have two positions. We have the one to the left and we'll have the one to the right. Okay, the one to the left is actually bigger than the one on the right hand side. So the one on the left hand side is the screen that your audience will be seeing. Now apart from the icons, they only see this screen here. Okay, then the one to the left hand side is where you see your next slide. So you can see here, this is the next slide. So if I move to the next slide, of course you are going to see let us do your presentation, so you can see it. Then as soon as you move to the next slide, then the next slide also comes up by the right. Okay, so when you are explaining the one that is displayed to your audience, then you know which one is coming up next. Okay, so this is one important aspect of presenter view. Now under this, you can see no notes. Okay, in PowerPoint you can add notes to each of your slides. okay, so that when you are explaining to your audience, you can be sure that every point that needs to be discussed is discussed. Okay, so if you put something on your slide and you want a reminder, then you can add notes to your slide. Okay, so let me close this view and let's add notes to this slide here. So to add notes to this slide, you come to the status bar here, you will see notes and you will also see comments. So you click on the notes, then you can write anything you want to write here. So let me just say explanation on docs. Okay, so I'm going to save and I'm going back to my presenter view by pressing Alt F5 on my keyboard. So I'm here back on my presenter view. Now, as you can see, the explanation on docs that I just typed is now coming up as a note to this slide. Okay, so if I move to the next slide, you can see no note. Okay, but if I come back, you can see explanation on doc about this particular slide that is displayed to the audience. Now you can also increase and decrease your notes. Okay, so you can see these two icons here. If I click on this, it will increase, and if I click on this, I can also decrease it. Okay, so that is that about that. Now if you come to the top right here, we can see show taskbar. Sometimes you want to leave your presentation and show your audience something else. So now, but from here until you close this view, you cannot go to your taskbar. So for you to access your taskbar, you can easily click on show taskbar here. So you can see my taskbar has come up. Then if I want to quickly work on the raw file, you can see I can edit here. So when I edit, let me just include S to this and save. So on including S, if I go back to my presenter view, you can see that S is added already. Okay, so that is that about show taskbar. It enables you to access all the programs on your computer to show to your audience. Okay, then you can also end slideshow here. Okay, so if I click on end slideshow, of course I'm going to leave that environment and come back to my PowerPoint environment. Okay, so let me go back to my presenter view. Now let's come to this second one here. It works when you have dual screen. Okay, but because I'm using just only one screen now, the two options here are not highlighted. Okay, now let's come to this timer. Okay, I've started this presentation in the last 28 seconds. As you can see here, this enables you to know how many minutes you have spent in your presentation. Okay, in a case whereby you are given maybe 30 minutes to do your presentation and you are seeing your time is already 20 minutes and you have a lot to present, then you can hasten up your presentation. Then you can also pause your timer in case there's any delay in your presentation and you don't want your time to be running. Then you can pause it, and when you are done, you can also start it, then it continues. And you can also click on this icon to reset your timer, then it will start from the beginning again. Now let's come to the icons under this slide. The first icon here, we have laser pointer, pen, highlighter. Then you can change ink color. You can also erase what you have done. Let's work with the laser pointer. So if I click on laser pointer, you can see it is not going to write anything actually, but it is going to show a laser pointer icon to you. I think you know what a laser pointer is. So you can point to definite area when you are doing your presentation, and the red color is more visible. Okay, so that is that about pointer. Then let's move to pen. Okay, so if you want to write anything at all, you can use your pen to write anything. If you want to circle, probably I want to circle this for more emphasis, then I will use my pen. Then I can also change my pen color. You can see the ink color is red, but I can change it to blue. If I change it to blue, then the ink becomes blue. Okay, now we have highlighter. The third one here is highlighter. Okay, so I may want to highlight a particular area. You can see I'm highlighting started. Okay, so it will just give it a kind of yellow background. It is not going to erase what is on the screen, but just to draw the attention of your audience to a particular thing. Okay, so if I go back to the icon now, we have eraser also. We can erase one by one what we have written. We can erase the highlighter, we can erase everything. And if you don't want to erase one by one, you can erase all at once. So here we have erase all ink on slide. Then everything you have done on this slide, all the inks on the slide will be removed. Okay, so the next icon here enables you to see all slides. In this presenter view, you can only see the upcoming slide. Apart from the slide that your audience are seeing, you can see the next slide that will be coming up when you click next. Okay, but here you can see all slides. Okay, so now you are seeing all your slides. I can see 1 to 10 of my slides, and this is all slides in this presentation. Now your audience are not going to see what you are seeing on this screen. Now if you notice this second slide, you will see a kind of red color around it, meaning that is what is active to your audience. So what you are seeing all your slides, but your audience are only seeing slide 2. So if you want to jump and you don't want to be clicking next, you can use this method and just jump to maybe slide 7, then it comes to slide 7. That is that about using all your slides. Then you can also zoom in and zoom out. So when you click on the zoom icon, you can zoom in and zoom out a particular area on your slide. Okay, then the next one is if you want your screen to go blank, so you can make your screen go blank. You don't want your audience to see anything, then it goes blank. Then you can bring it back again by clicking on the same icon. Now the next icon here is more option. Okay, so if you want to go back to the last slide, you just click on last view, then it go back to the last slide. Then you can also hide presenter view. If I click on hide presenter view, then it comes to the audience view. So let me go back to my presenter view. So I click on show presenter view, then it comes back to presenter view. Now let me go back to this icon. You can see screen. If I want the screen to go black or white, okay, so I may need this white screen. So probably I want to illustrate something with my ink pen. Then I'll click on pen and I can draw whatever I want to draw. Okay, I'm not good at drawing anyway, but I can do whatever I want to do here on my white screen. Okay, so if I want to leave my white screen, I will go back to more slideshow option and click on screen. Then I will click on white screen. Okay, then it comes back to my slide. Okay, now the next one is show taskbar, and we have mentioned that this same icon here is the same icon that is at the top here. So it is either you use this or you use the one at the top. It's the same thing to show your taskbar. Then you can also click on help. When you click on help, you can see the shortcut that you can use in this environment. Okay, so general shortcuts are here. As and record, media shortcut, then ink and laser pointer, they have their shortcuts, so you can master the shortcuts. So for instance, Ctrl P is to change pointer to pen. Ctrl I is to change pointer to highlighter. Okay, so you can master all these shortcuts in your convenient time. Okay, the next one here is this slide control. I am on slide 7 of 10. Okay, so if I click this control, then it will take me to the next slide. Then I can easily navigate backward also in this environment. Alright, that will be all for this tutorial. If you like this content, please give me a thumb up and please subscribe to this channel, and I will see you in my next tutorial. Thank you for watching this video.